Welcome back to Plot Twists and Puzzle Pieces, where every clue matters and every theory is only one twist away from being totally wrong, in the best way. Today we're diving into The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, a story where one ordinary girl suddenly inherits a billionaire's fortune. Four brilliant and dangerously charming grandsons are left wondering why, and a mansion full of riddles refuses to stay quiet. The Inheritance Games hooks readers with the literary equivalent of a flashing neon sign that says, "One more chapter won't hurt," and then suddenly you've read 30. Barnes structures the story with short, punchy chapters designed to deliver just one more clue, one more twist, one more eyebrow-raising revelation that makes closing the book feel impossible. Every page feels like a puzzle piece that just might snap into place if you read a little further. The Hawthorne house itself, with its secret passages, hidden compartments, cryptic messages, and eccentric architectural choices, becomes a character that constantly whispers, "There's something you missed." Readers lean in because each new hint feels like a genuine step deeper into the mystery, not just filler. On top of that, the stakes are instantly gripping. An ordinary girl inherits a billionaire's fortune for reasons no one understands, and four brilliant grandsons are determined to find out why. That setup alone fuels suspense, but the interpersonal dynamics, the suspicion, rivalry, charm, and occasional danger make every scene feel charged. You're not only solving the puzzle, you're navigating a minefield of emotional clues. Barnes also times her reveals with precision. Answers come just often enough to be satisfying, but every answer opens a door to two newer, stranger questions. It creates a rhythm of discovery that rewards curiosity, but never lets it fully rest. That's what makes this book so addictive. The mystery isn't static, it expands, it twists, it doubles back, it dares you to try and outrun it. By the time the final chapters hit, readers aren't just turning pages, they're chasing them. Avery Grambs is one of those protagonists who walks into a billionaire's mansion with a duffel bag, a half-charged phone, and absolutely no idea why an eccentric genius just left her everything. Naturally, the internet has thoughts. What people like about Avery? Let's go into it. First, readers love that Avery is relatable. She's not a prodigy, a secret heiress, or a chosen one. She's just normal, which is refreshing in a genre where teenagers often have the resume of a 40-year-old spy. Her practicality, sarcasm, and "okay, but why me" energy make her easy to root for. People also appreciate her groundedness. Surrounded by Hawthorne extravagance, secret tunnels, puzzles in every drawer, brothers who look like they stepped off a YA book cover, Avery keeps her head. She doesn't suddenly become reckless or blinded by wealth. If anything, she's suspicious of it all, and that realism makes her feel like the reasonable friend in a group chat full of chaos. And of course, her determination is widely admired. Avery doesn't just sit around waiting for answers. She chases clues, challenges the brothers, and refuses to be manipulated, even by people who are very pretty and very good at manipulating. So let's get into why people dislike her. Avery isn't without her critics, obviously. Some readers feel she's almost too grounded, sometimes sliding into emotionally guarded territory that makes it hard to connect with her inner life. A common sentiment: "I want to root for her, I just wish she'd open up more." Others point that Avery can be reactive instead of proactive, especially early on. She's thrown into the mystery, but some readers want her to drive the plot more rather than follow the Hawthornes around like a slightly confused detective in training. Then there's the big one: her involvement in the love triangle. Depending on who you ask, Avery is either navigating complicated feelings under extreme circumstances, or blindly wandering into romantic chaos that she absolutely did not need in her life. Those who dislike the love triangle trope sometimes end up blaming Avery for it, even though, to be fair, the universe and the Hawthorne brothers kinda started it. But Avery isn't perfect. She's not magically brave. She's not effortlessly clever. She's a girl doing her best while trapped in a billionaire's riddle factory. And that imperfect authenticity is exactly why so many readers stick with her. She's the calm, skeptical center of a storm made of puzzles, secrets, and jawlines. And honestly, that's exactly what this story needs. The Hawthorne brothers. Ugh, the Hawthorne brothers. Four dazzling, damaged, puzzle-obsessed heirs who collectively have the emotional range of a Shakespearean cast in the wardrobe of a GQ spread. They're the reason half the fandom is swooning and the other half is typing long essays about red flags. So let's break them down. What do people like about the Hawthorne brothers? First and foremost, readers adore them because each brother feels distinct. They're not four clones with interchangeable charm, they're personalities you could identify in a police lineup. You've got Nash, the cowboy philosopher with a heart too big for his own good. Grayson, icy, disciplined, brooding. Basically, if emotionally unavailable were a brand. Jameson, the adrenaline seeking chaos child who treats danger like a team sport. And Xander, sweet, brilliant, quirky comic relief who is halfway between future tech mogul and enthusiastic puppy. Readers love the family dynamic, all the banter, tension, loyalty, and unspoken trauma shimmering just under the surface. Each brother offers a different flavor of charm, but together they create a magnetic on-page chemistry that makes Hawthorne House feel alive. And of course, fans are wild about their intelligence and competitiveness. These boys treat puzzles the way most people treat brunch plans. Every cryptic riddle is an invitation. Even Secret Room is a challenge. Every emotional boundary is something they might consider addressing after they win whatever game they're currently playing. So why do people dislike them? With all that love comes a healthy dose of criticism. Some readers think the brothers lean a bit too hard into archetypes. The brooding one, the golden boy, the wild one, the quirky one, especially in the first book. They're compelling, but not everyone feels they're deeply developed right away. A big point of debate, again, the love triangle energy between Grayson, Jameson, and Avery. Some readers love the tension. Others feel like they've seen this triangle so many times they could solve it blindfolded. Depending on the reader, the brothers' interactions with Avery are either romantic complexity or boys competing like it's an emotional Olympics. There's also criticism that the brothers sometimes behave like they're starring in their own dramatic Netflix series, which, to be fair, they kind of are. But some readers want more grounded, realistic reactions instead of constant flair and intensity. So why do they work? For all the arguments, the Hawthorne brothers are one of the biggest reasons readers stay glued to the series. They're unpredictable, messy, brilliant, and fiercely loyal in a way that makes them feel larger than life while still anchored in genuine emotion. They complicate Avery's world, they complicate each other's worlds, and they make Hawthorne House feel like a place where every conversation is hiding a secret and every family dinner could double as a chess match. Whether readers love them or lovingly complain about them, the brothers are unforgettable, the chaotic, charming engines that keep this mystery roaring. And that brings us to the end of our dive into the Inheritance games, a story where puzzles hide in plain sight, fortunes come with strings attached, and emotional chaos is practically a family tradition. Avery Grambs walked into Hawthorne House with nothing but determination and a healthy suspicion of billionaires, and somehow managed to win over readers, and occasionally, accidentally, two brothers at once. The Hawthorne boys, Nash with his steady warmth, Grayson with his frosty intensity, Jameson with his dare me grin, and Xander with his charming eccentricity, keep the pages turning and the fandom debating. Love them, argue about them, psychoanalyze them. They're the kind of characters who refuse to stay quiet even after you close the book. If there's one thing that this story proves, it's that mystery isn't just about clues. It's about the people solving them, stumbling through them, and sometimes creating brand new ones in the process. And the Inheritance Games gives us all of that wrapped in riddles, romance, and just enough danger to keep things interesting. Again, thanks for joining me here on Plot Twists and Puzzle Pieces. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me which Hawthorne you trust with your life, or which one you trust at least to not accidentally blow up a secret passageway. Until next time, keep your clues close, your theories wild, and your plot twists sharp.